What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guy's Gourmet. I'm your host, Tony Rican, and today we've got a really cool candy recipe for you. This time we're doing a left and a right. We're doing Twix. So let's just go ahead and get started and jump right into this one. Twix, the first thing you want to do is melt your chocolate. I just went ahead and I put mine in the microwave for about a minute, started stirring it, and just added 10 seconds and kept going until it was nice and melty. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this chocolate and pour it into the bottom of a pan. I have it lined with tin foil. You can use a like a saran wrap or whatever to make it easy to get it out. And once you have it in here, you just want to spread it across the whole bottom. Once you have the bottom of the pan coated, we're going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes to let this firm up. Next, we're going to prep our shortbread. For this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shortbread and put it in my food processor. I'm going to get this all ground down till it's a nice fine, like sand. Then once we have all of our cookies all ground down, I'm going to take my melted butter, pour that in, and I'm going to mix this till it has the consistency of wet sand. Next, I'm going to go ahead and melt my caramel. I've got some already going in the pot, but what I'm taking is my caramel candies. I'm going to melt these down. And as they melt, I'm going to add in my milk and stir them together. So my caramel is simmering on the stovetop, so it softens up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shortbread and butter mixture. I'm going to go ahead and put this on top of my chocolate. I'm going to spread this and pat it down with a spoon and cover the whole tray of chocolate. Then we're going to go ahead and put this back in the refrigerator to let the shortbread firm up. Once you've left that in the fridge for about another 10 or 15 minutes so that shortbread got nice and firm, we're going to go ahead and add our caramel. You want to make sure you get a nice even coat over the whole thing. And once you do, we're going to go ahead and put this back in the fridge or the freezer, whichever one you're using, for another 10 or 15 minutes to let this firm up. So once everything's firmed up, it's time to start cutting this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in strips. And then cut each strip in half. Once you have your bars cut down into smaller pieces, I went ahead and I put mine back in my pan, and this is when I'm going to go ahead and put the chocolate over the top. And once I have the chocolate on top, I'm going to go ahead and just get it around all the sides so it's completely coated. Once you've done this with all your bars, you're going to put it back in the refrigerator for 10 or 15 minutes to let the chocolate solidify. Chocolate's all hardened up. My homemade Twix are ready to serve. I went ahead and cut one in half so you could check out the caramel inside. Let's go ahead and give these a taste. This is good. They're super rich. They taste great. You guys will love them. We'll see you next time.